The FBI released a video last night suggesting that LaVoy Finicum, the member of the Bundy militia in Oregon that was killed, tried to reach for a gun before he was shot dead by federal agents on Tuesday night. That incident, along with the arrest of the group leader, Bundy, dramatically changed the situation there. There are still, however, 4 people staying inside that refuge. RT's Alexey Yaroshevsky has the latest from Oregon.
They turned towards 395 north towards the town of John Day. On Tuesday night, LaVoy Finicum and a bunch of Bundy militia followers took that turn, and, no pun intended, the situation for the Oregon standoff took a dramatic turn afterwards. Now, about 20 miles north up that road, LaVoy Finicum's car was stopped for a traffic check by the authorities, after which the shootout happened, which eventually led to LaVoy Finicum's death. Now, this has been something of a bone of contention, and there's been a lot of speculation as to how exactly LaVoy Finicum died. Some were saying online, and even some eyewitnesses reported that before being shot by the federal agents, LaVoy Finicum had his hands in the air and he had no gun on him whatsoever. Now, this was debunked by the FBI authorities at a press conference on Thursday night.
We know there are various versions of what have happened out in the public domain. Most of them inaccurate, some of them inflammatory.
On at least 2 occasions, Finicum reaches his right hand toward a pocket on the left inside portion of his jacket. He did have a loaded 9mm semi-automatic handgun in that pocket. At this time, OSP troopers shot Finicum.
Now, looking at the video in more detail, and that was the video filmed by the FBI aircraft hovering above the area of the incident, we can see that at one point a person from LaVoy Finicum's car actually got out and surrendered to the authorities. Then LaVoy Finicum stepped on the gas at high speed, hitting an FBI roadblock and almost injuring an FBI agent, after which he got out of the car, and indeed at some point we actually see him raising hands in the air. But then he tried to reach for something in the right pocket of his coat, and the FBI agents had no choice, as they put it, but to shoot him. It was later revealed that he indeed had a 9mm semi-automatic pistol in that very right pocket he was reaching for. Now, it's hard to say that the situation in Oregon has come to an end. There are still 4 people inside the compound, but it's clear as daylight that this incident with LaVoy Finicum and a number of high-profile Bundy militia leaders being arrested on Tuesday night, this changed the situation dramatically. We tried to speak to the residents of the nearest town of Burns about what they felt of this whole situation, but they've been somewhat tight-lipped. We tried to speak to about 20-25 people. All of them said that they would not speak on camera, but the notion was that they were tired of all this and they wanted everyone to go home and their town to return to normal, peaceful life. We did, however, manage to speak to the chief of tribal police here, Mr. Carmen Smith, and he told us that the situation was, in fact, a lot more complicated than many are led to believe.
And I think it's going to be a while before we even be safe here till all this is ended, even though they may be out of there, just people that's hanging around. We still have seen some militia here, so, and they see that, and they think, okay, is it going to start up again? Are they actually leaving, or they can stay here and still harass? So they don't know that. But as far as what happened so far, they've been relieved that, okay, we took care of this one bunch, and then now we got these people here. So, you know, like making the community safe is going to take a while.
The FBI say that there are still 4 people inside the compound, and they're holding negotiations with them 24 hours a day. So unlike some of the media reported on Thursday, this standoff is not over yet. Alexey Yaroshevsky, RT, reporting from outside the town of Burns in Oregon.